Hello, everyone. In today's reading, we're going to find out what your first kiss with your future spouse is going to be like and how that's going to happen. So, we have 3 piles to choose from today and 3 crystals. So, I'll give you a closer look. This is what we have for pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, so go ahead and really meditate on this question, use your intuition, and pick whatever you're the most drawn to. And feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Okay, let's get started. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this moon crystal, this is going to be your reading about your first kiss with your future spouse. So I did a specific spread today, so that's why I went ahead and pulled our cards to save us some time and also so I could sit with these messages. But I'm going to go and explain each card one by one. So let's start with the 6 of Pentacles and this moon card. And this is describing the overall energy when it comes to your first kiss with your future spouse, pile 1. So I feel that there's definitely a big theme here of someone not being as ready as the other. It feels very much like someone's caught off guard here, or they weren't expecting to make a move, one of those things. And I feel that your future spouse in particular, pile 1, could be someone that is very reserved or slow to act at times. I feel like they are very cautious in their decision making. So when it comes to your first kiss with them, I feel that it is something that you may be waiting on or something that you're anticipating and have concerns about whether or not it will happen. But I do feel like this is confirmation that it will. And this moon card here was also on the back of the deck, and I took this because it also reminded me of this moon crystal that you chose. So in particular, there's also a big focus on the environment itself, pile 1. So I feel that you may kiss your future spouse during the nighttime. I feel like this environment is one that is where you two can sit and talk or just have quality time together. And this symbolism of the moon could also represent more of a subconscious aspect here when it comes to your first kiss with your future spouse, pile 1, because I do feel as though there's more that meets the eye when it comes to your future spouse in particular. But I feel that the both of you share similar insecurities or fears, because when it comes to your first kiss with them, I feel that there's going to be this overthinking things, and I feel that this is on both of your ends. I feel that someone here is going to be like really asking this question of when is it going to happen, and then the other person is kind of trying to calm themselves down or try to ground themselves because they're so nervous. And it may also seem like they're trying to avoid this situation, or there's some kind of avoidance here at first glance, pile 1, but I feel that this is confirmation that there is more to the story here that you may not initially expect or realize. So next we have the 6 of Swords, and this is going to represent how this is going to happen, how this first kiss with your future spouse is going to happen. So I feel that when it comes to your first kiss with them, pile 1, it's going to be something that allows you to both move forward and to kind of go from one phase to another, and I feel that this is supposed to help calm your mind a little bit and kind of make both of you feel more secure in this connection. And it's not really clear to me if you're going to be dating this person by the time you have your first kiss, or if this is like a friends to lovers situation, which it very well could be. And this could also explain this feeling of being caught off guard or feeling some kind of unexpected feelings here. And next, we're going to talk about your feelings as well as your future spouse's feelings about the kiss. So we have Ace of Wands here for your feelings, pile one. So I do feel that this is going to, the word spark is coming through very strongly. I feel that you'll feel even more of an attraction towards this person. And I feel that your first kiss with your future spouse is going to energize you and just make you feel just very attracted to them in simpler terms. And when it comes to your future spouse's feelings, pile one, we have Seven of Swords in reverse and the Star in reverse. So I do feel that your future spouse is going to be the one that is overthinking things the most. I feel that after this first kiss, they're going to be kind of criticizing themselves or kind of worrying if they did the right thing, if they did it right, and if you still want to be with them, if you're still interested in them, or if they just, because there's something here about them feeling kind of like foolish or as though they did too much in some way. So this person can even come at you in a very fast way, pile one. It may be not super romantic at first, but with this Ace of Wands, I feel that you're going to like it anyway. Okay, I'm going to get some more information about what your relationship with this person is going to be, pile one, because I feel kind of drawn to ask about this. I feel like this could also be very significant when it comes to your first kiss. Spirit, can you please describe what kind of relationship will pile one have with their future spouse at the time that they share their first kiss? Okay, so we have Four of Pentacles here. So definitely, pile one, I feel like when it comes to your first kiss with your future spouse, you and your future spouse may have a relationship at that time where none of you really know where it's going, or there's still some things that you're trying to get comfortable with, and it just feels like this natural feeling of opening up to someone and getting really comfortable with someone. So with that being said, Pawan, I feel that your first kiss with your future spouse can be when you're first starting to date them. But I feel called to say, Pawan, if you have any past romantic partners or a certain timeline of when you usually would kiss your past partners, or in your mind you have a certain expectation of when that would happen, like for example, 3 months into the relationship we will share our first kiss, something like that, Pawan. I feel like this is confirmation that it may go a little differently than you expected, but it's going to be something that is worthwhile. And I feel that this is something where you kind of have to wait for your future spouse to warm up to you, because I do feel that they are just kind of coming through as a worrywart. They're kind of just overthinking things, and I feel that your future spouse may not have the best experiences in love, so when they share this first kiss with you, it's going to open up like a lot of subconscious beliefs for them. It's going to kind of trigger them in a way, but I feel that they're meant to warm up to this power one. But you, on the other hand, I feel like you will really enjoy it. And hello, power one. So I put my cards away, and after watching the footage, I wanted to come on here and say one last thing. So I do want to emphasize that I do feel as though your future spouse also enjoyed this kiss, but I feel that they're not really going to give themselves the opportunity to enjoy it. Like, I just feel that they're almost afraid to dream about it or think about it too deeply because they're afraid that they're going to catch feelings. They're really someone who has a fear of getting close to someone. So I do want to emphasize that yes, they also enjoy the kiss. I don't know if that was very clear in the reading, but I just wanted to come on here and say that. But yes, they will like it, but they'll just be in their own head too much to really embrace it like they want to. I feel that this is meant to awaken something for the both of you in different ways, but ways where you two are meant to grow into it. As far as the kiss itself, Pawan, I'm picking up something about it being very, like, yeah, again, very quick or very awkward a little bit, but that's not a terrible thing. And of course, Pawan, your first kiss with your future spouse won't be your last. But again, I feel like you're still going to enjoy this because the Ace of Wands is a very fiery card. It's a card, it's very much about physical attraction. So I feel that you're in good hands, Pawan. And the guidance I'm getting here is that there's more to come and to just kind of roll with it. And yeah, I think that's what I have for you today, Pawan. Yeah, thank you so much. Hello, Pal 2. If you chose this crystal, this is going to be your reading about your first kiss with your future spouse. So today I did a specific spread. So I went ahead and I pulled the cards so I can really sit with the messages, but I will explain each one. So let's start with this Six of Swords. So Pile 2, this is representing the overall energy you can expect when you share your first kiss with your future spouse. So there's definitely a very energetic energy that is coming through here. And when it comes to this card in particular, I was getting the word milestone. So I feel that your first kiss is going to be something that kind of gets this connection off the ground. It's going to serve as something very exciting and also helps you guys feel more confident in your connection and the direction that it's going. And next we have this Six of Coins. And I'm really excited to talk about this one because I was getting a couple different messages here. So this is representing how your first kiss is going to happen, Pile 2. And I feel that there's something here about you and your future spouse having a lot in common. And it feels like your first kiss is going to be something that involves a shared interest or something that you two both can bond with. It's something that you're both really passionate about or really interested in. And I was getting something about a special place. So this can mean a couple different things, Pile 2. But I feel that in particular, I'm getting something about someone sharing like their secret, something that they hold close to them, and they're sharing that with the other person somehow. So for example, if there's like a certain restaurant or that this person likes, I feel that they only go to that restaurant with people that they're very close to. Or if, for example, you two both like video games, maybe you guys could play video games together, and this person may not let anybody play with them or play their games. But those are very specific examples, but I'm kind of trying to paint a picture here so you guys can know. You can let your own imagination wander and whatever this means to you. And I feel like this is something that you may be surprised to find out your future spouse is also into pile 2. And I feel that, yeah, this is really positive to me because it just shows that you and your future spouse are a perfect match, so to speak. Like you two just get each other and you just energize each other. Okay, so next we're going to talk about your feelings towards this first kiss and also your future spouse's feelings as well. So we have Knight of Swords here, pile 2, when it comes to your feelings. So this message is not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel that for a lot of you guys, you could be the one that initiates this first kiss because I just feel like you're going to be in a very different energy, pile 2, that this person helps bring out of you. Like I feel like your future spouse is going to be someone that makes you feel so alive and so yourself, and they're going to remind you of who you are and what you're passionate about. And I feel that when it comes to your future spouse, you may even find yourself feeling more bold and ready to take more risks in life and be more adventurous in some ways. But if that doesn't resonate, I feel that this could be on the opposite end where you find that your future spouse is in this energy, because I feel that someone here is kind of like, this kind of reminds me of pile 1 because I mentioned about being caught off guard or things moving kind of quickly. So I feel like the same would be with you as well, pile 2, because either you or your future spouse is going to be very surprised by this first kiss, but it's going to be something that you both feel really excited about. And when it comes to your future spouse's feelings, pile 2, I feel that they're going to be very ready and prepared after this first kiss. Like I feel that this will confirm that you are the one for them and that they're really excited to see what other milestones that you two can accomplish together in your connection. And as far as the environment goes, I feel like this could also be outdoors or somewhere where it feels like you two are at home or feel at your roots in some way. It just feels more like a very grounded place to be, pile 2, where the both of you can just really be in good spirits. And I'm also getting that this person is going to really like your hair, pile 2. So when it comes to your first kiss, I feel that they may even like brush your hair to the side or something along those lines, pile 2. Okay, pile 2, I'm getting another message. Your first kiss with your future spouse, I feel that during that day there may be multiple kisses. There may be more to come, so that could be something to keep in mind or something to look forward to. Because I just feel that there's a couple different examples that I mentioned, but it feels like there's something very balanced here, pile 2, about your first kiss. Like I feel that you and your future spouse are going to both feel very more bold and adventurous, even if you yourself don't see, even if you don't see yourself being the one to initiate this first kiss, pal, too, I feel like the both of you are still going to be very, have a lot of fire and excitement and adventure. It feels something that's very healing to your inner child as well, pal, too. And there's also this feeling of you two feeling relieved that you found someone that finally gets you. And it feels like you could even start out as friends, pal, too, or even as you're dating, and even when they're your spouse, it's going to be something that has a strong energy of friendship and something that is very, very wholesome and very lively. And even as you get older, is when I'm getting, even as you're getting older, pal, too, it feels like you and this person stay young forever together, because that's the kind of effect that you have on one another. So this can even also be on your first date as well, pal, too, because I feel that when it comes to your first kiss, this is something that feels like an outing or something involving quality time with your person. And I feel that by then you'll already know, you two will already like each other's company. You two will already know each other pretty well, because it feels like it could go either way. Like this could be, as a whole, pal, too, I feel like you and this person are going to really be able to enjoy the present moment, because I feel that with each other, time just stands still, or time doesn't exist. I just feel that each time you spend time together, it just gets better from there, which is really nice to see. And there's also something here about the fact that you guys really needed this kiss in some way, or you guys just really, I feel like one or both of you may be having a very difficult time or just needing to be cheered up. And I feel that when you guys share your first kiss, it's going to definitely be a game changer for you guys, whether this is one of you or both of you that is feeling this way. But as a whole, pal, too, it feels very positive, very, very wholesome, and very uplifting. And also, pal, too, I feel that it resonate with being someone who is kind of introverted or just private. I feel that this person is the same way too. But it's like when you two come together, it's very beautiful because you two just open up to each other so easily. It feels very natural and effortless. And I feel that you two are just very open to letting each other into your worlds. And it's something that's very, very positive, pal, too. Okay, pal, too, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much. Hello, pal 3. If you chose this little crystal here, this is going to be your reading about your first kiss with your future spouse. And I believe this is a little candy. I don't know what else it could be, but it definitely looks like it. So I went ahead and I pulled your cards, pal 3, so I can kind of sit with the messages here. And I will say, when it comes to your pile, it kind of took me some time. So with that being said, yeah, let's start with the overall energy here of what you can expect when it comes to your first kiss with your future spouse, pile 3. So we have this 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So when it comes to your first kiss, I feel that this is going to happen when you and your future spouse, sorry for the interruption, pile 3, there was a bug that flew on me, and yeah, I kind of feel drawn to talk first about the fact that this reading kind of took me some time to sit with, and I also just feel like there's a lot going on here. And I feel that when you share your first kiss with your future spouse, it's going to be during the time where you both are going through a strong transformation phase. And more specifically, I feel that this is something regarding a certain decision or a certain plan that you and your future spouse are trying to make happen, because it just feels like when it comes to this particular thing, Pile 3, there may have been setbacks or delays, and I feel that you and your future spouse have shared frustrations about this particular thing, and I feel that this is something that's meant to bring you together and make you stronger as a couple. And it's really interesting to me as well, because I'm not sure if this is even your first kiss, Pile 3, and I know that's kind of ironic considering the title, but it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone. But when it comes to this, Pile 3, I feel like you and your future spouse are going to be past the talking stage. You're going to be past the beginning stages. It feels like you two really know each other on a deep level at this point. So if this isn't your first kiss, Pile 3, I feel like this is the kiss that kind of confirms for you and your future spouse that you two have a strong connection and that you can conquer anything you set your mind to. And I really like this, Pile 3, because I feel like you and your future spouse are going to be similar in the sense that you both share the same values, and especially when it comes to long-term goals. And I feel that for those of you guys who have a lot of dreams and goals regarding your career, this person's going to be the same way. And they're going to be a good support system when it comes to this. So when it comes to how this is going to happen, Pile 3, we have the King of Diamonds here. So I feel that if you're interested in masculine energies, this could be confirmation as well. But whoever it is that you're interested in, Pile 3, I feel that this is someone who really is a provider. They're someone who, one of their love languages may be acts of service. And this is something that really motivates them. And even if you yourself don't consider yourself someone who's into like the material things, I feel that this person doesn't really care. They're still going to do it, which is really sweet. And I also pulled some messages from my channel messages deck. And I didn't do this for the other piles because it just, I don't know, Pile 3. I feel like there's something different about your pile that I just felt drawn to pull more information. And I feel that when it comes to your first kiss, this can even be a sign of this happening by having an important conversation. Because I feel that you and your future spouse, when you're together, you're able to make the right decisions for everyone involved, so everyone's happy. Even if you two don't always agree, I feel that you will always be able to compromise with one another. And I feel that your future spouse isn't someone that's going to judge you or be quick to react. They're a very grounded person, but yeah. I don't know how much I'll be talking about your first kiss. I feel that I'll touch base on it, but I feel called to just mention your future spouse for some reason. Well, let's talk more about the kiss, and then later on we'll come back to these other messages. But when it comes to these messages, Pile 3, we also have I want to spoil you on the back of the deck. So like I said, I feel that your person is someone who really cares about stability and building a life with you. And I feel that they are someone who is also somewhat of a perfectionist as well, Pile 3. So when it comes to your first kiss, I feel like this is going to happen by a time where your future spouse is frustrated and they're kind of hard on themselves. And with these two cards here, these cards represent how you're going to feel about this first kiss and how your future spouse is going to feel. So let's talk about your future spouse, pile 3. So we have 10 of Swords in reverse. So like I said, I feel that your future spouse is going to be feeling kind of down on themselves. And I feel that this conversation that they'll be having with you will be one that puts them in good spirits. And with the Sun in reverse, this is representing how you're going to feel, pile 3. I feel that intuitively you're going to be able to sense that something is wrong. Like your future spouse isn't being quite like themselves. And I feel that you're going to be able to give them a safe space to kind of let you know what they're thinking and how they've been feeling. Because I feel that your future spouse as well, pile 3, is someone who doesn't really like to ask for help. They'd rather, they're someone who likes to feel as though they have it put together and that they can handle anything that comes their way. But I feel that with your connection, you're going to help each other, supported in every way. And with this, I pay attention to the details. I'll know and understand you like the back of my hand. I feel like that you'll be able to understand your future spouse as well, pile 3, when it comes to their emotions and supporting them in an emotional way. And I feel that your future spouse, they're going to support you emotionally, but I feel that more specifically, they're going to be able to. I feel that your future spouse is someone who's very much into acts of service, and they'll do anything to help you. I feel that they're very motivated by these things. And with this, I'm going to help you believe in love again. I feel that this is a message that with this connection and this kiss, also, pile 3, you're going to help each other just gain some motivation and feel confident about your path moving forward. And I feel that pile 3, I apologize if there's not as much focus on your first kiss with your future spouse. But I feel like this is going to be very special, especially when it comes to the next steps and planning for your future. And you know what else, pile 3? This could even be something as simple as a date or planning a vacation, something along those lines. I feel like this is something where your future spouse is working really hard to make sure everything's taken care of, so you two are ready for whatever this thing is. But it feels like something that is very special, very romantic, and something that your future spouse wants to show you that they're serious about you with. As a whole, pile 3, I feel like you're in good hands here, and this is the first kiss of many. If it is your first kiss, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of messages here, but I feel like there's something very special about this kiss in particular, for sure. And yeah, pile 3, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much.